Alright, everybody's ready.
We're saving big cooldowns and lust for the armors down. No shockwave hits. Watch that cone. Come on, guys. That goes through the beams. That's coming. Burn them. We're dodging. Scorpius out. Get on him.
Shockwave incoming. Find a crystal. Here it comes. Well done. Someone got knocked back.
Big AoE.
Kill those ads.
Lust. Burn here.
DPS what you can, healers. Better that. Spread back around.
Ads are up. Shockwave's coming.
Oh, fuck me.
Lots got hit. Come on, guys. Look at those DBMs. Big MDs. Get these down.
Focus blast incoming.
Burn, burn, burn. You said Vads are out.
Shockwave incoming. Find a crystal.
Blast first.
The fuck? I was behind that.
Big ads. We're dodging. You said ads.
Shockwave incoming. And focus blast. Focus blast first. Shockwave.
I'm going to pick someone up.
BE hog.
Tank touchdown. Mass Rose.
Let's keep moving.
Who's the next boss?
Is that Chronomatic, the time?
Something about shields here.
It's a really weird playstyle now on MM for that fight.
Congrats on loot. Everything's been handed out.
Did nobody else roll for that?
Yeah, you were the only one.
Oh, okay.
There wasn't much competition.
Here, we can just shard it and put the thing in the bank. I've got a similar thing that's it's a 1% difference from my current thing, so I might as well just shard it.
1% though? Think
Or
about
an off
that.
spec that I never play.
I think Tank Tough is our resident
it to him.
DEer, so yeah, at some point.
More useful going to an enchant.
It says move to unknown on DBM. Looks like we can hit the world boss if we hang a left up here.
This next guy's mainly single target, right?
Not much cleave.
On the bright side, everyone but Arendar did 300k on the last boss.
Dang it, Arendar.
Healers?
Oh, we're going over here. Healers definitely did 300k. You kidding?
I think I might try surrender on this.
I don't know what this guy does.
Just
Oh boy.
dodge stuff.
It's a girl.
That's very true.
What's botanist gender? If we were to assume.
Helicopter.
I think it's a guy. I think its name is tel'arn, which, if you know anything about Nightborn culture, I mean, duh.
How dare you
Right?
assume his gender?
Right? Like, come on. Oh, Nightborn, they assume everybody's gender. You kidding?
It's clearly an it, guys. Come on.
Whoa.
A Z?
What happened to the attack helicopter, dude?
Dead.
Apache action.
Dude, it crashed.
It's a reciprocator. It's only necessary for reproduction.
Dude, Andy's triggered.
My father is an Apache helicopter.
Oh, my apologies. My apologies.
Please don't make fun of other people's
Congrats
Apache
to...
helicopter.
So does that never drop anything? The world boss is in here.
Resources.
Drops resources.
I'll take the resources though.
Yeah, dude, resources, bro.
What? I don't need resources. I need.
I already have, like,
you
30
need
day.
50k saved up for when 7.2 comes out.
But you need that much for the pets? Or the mounts or whatever?
No, the new upgrades for your order hall. You get double traits on relics.
Let's go right side first.
Chaotoids first, and remember you can use pulsar on shields to avoid damage.
Please don't hit the shields. Leave them up.
So you can, like, spread around now and try to adjust. Two shields flying around. Good job on Chaotoids.
Watch that beam.
We're on cacophony.
I still haven't found a good mechanic that's like that.
These beams right here, man.
Oh, I guess I could do Croesus beams. That's pretty close.
Yeah, Croesus works. We should need
Well,
to.
the bottom is
Did we find out if Croesus is it always the other side every time, or
It is a normal anyway.
I don't think it is. Last time we had one that was left twice because I got in the
Okay.
habit of just alternating every time,
yeah?
and then I got hit by one because it was like I was like far right and it actually was left.
Gotcha.
From what I've heard on heroic, it alternates every time,
I gotcha.
or it's a very
Hey,
small chance.
Leaky,
that it
can you
won't.
drop a?
I'm pretty sure it
page
alternated
table?
every time.
I missed the last one.
I may have also just been a huntard and
Thanks,
thought it
brother.
went left last time and it actually hadn't.
Oh,
Almost
boy.
definitely.
It's too bad we don't have 2 healing priests to do the old life grip trick with this one.
Boss is coming by. Be careful if you're near the center.
You can stun those, I think. Thank you.
I've been called a little girl and told to run away 6 times.
Well,
Well, you should start listening.
Are you gonna do it?
No, I got bubble.
I love how the boss has absolutely no idea we're here.
We're just so sneaky.
I hope
He's
you're
an
not
anomaly.
gender sensitive.
we need to stop assuming so much.
I think that's the only 2 trash packs, right?
Yeah, then
Yep.
we go back to the stairs that
Yeah.
are based on
Okay.
last time.
Just a couple refresh reminder. Big ad's gonna die first, then we're killing little ads, and then once all ads are down, we'll probably hit power overwhelming and lust. Crush will call for it. Big thing to remember so you don't wipe the raid is if you get time bombed during fast phase, to just get out immediately from the raid as far away as you can. And to dodge blue orbs during power overwhelming. We did pretty well last time, so let's just repeat that process. And make sure you're interrupting all the warp night wells as much as you can that the big ad does is the priority. Then if you can get some on the little ads, the more the better.
Leopard, save your AoE sprint for when the ads are coming up so we can get over there.
That one or the slow phase? You only get it every 2 minutes.
Slow phase ad.
We'll do.
We'll pull on the next come around.
Bear with me on this new build.
Tank tough for hair trigger. You guys need any food or you just waiting?
Oops, I died.
It's all good. That was my bad, dude.
I know.
I'm your tank healer. I'll be better.
I had too many scorpions, FYI, for next time.
I was curious, since you guys tank them on the edge that far, are you accidentally like spawning more throughout the fight, or?
I don't know, but I'm pretty sure I'm like picking them
Let's
up.
count it. You got a good chance here.
Let's get a loose spread going. Make sure to dodge those orbs when they come down on the ground.
First ads in 15. First ads in 2. Start moving right side. Let's go, guys. We're interrupting these. Is that warp? There you go.
Time bomb. We got some time.
Little ads.
Move out, die.
Don't be too close.
Tiding here.
Or mastery out.
So when are we supposed to use that buff?
You're in slow phase now, FYI.
Always be moving. Loose spread. Orbs coming. Be ready to dodge. Coming from center. Adds up. Sprints. Get us across. So I finish these little ones.
Lust here. And don't interrupt. Die Trank.
Longest last ever.
We can keep healing through this. Keep it up, healers. Dr.
Rotate
Trank.
defenses, DPS. Small defensive.
Dr. Trank.
Go ahead and
Time
VE.
bomb out. Alright, let's interrupt. We're in fast phase now. Remember that.
Push, push, push. Let's
Time
finish up.
bombs out immediately.
Big cooldowns if you. Nice.
Well done.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna take surrender madness next time because I'd get high stacks with that.
Is it like tank is the first boss and range is the second boss?
So since there's two of those trinkets, can I main spec both, or what do I do?
Yeah. I want to do the same thing.
Okay.
There's two pieces. That way I know.
What does this mysterious cube thing do?
It's a quest name. I don't know what it. Take a mysterious cube to something in tel'arn. So
Get heals. We can keep moving. Over to cake boss.
Heals here.
This reminds me of Arcway. No good.
That's kind of what it's supposed to be.
Okay, you know.
Die, you need more time on those gloves?
Does this guy have multiple personality disorder?
I think so.
Not a disorder, it's multiple personality advantage. You get to look at things from different angles.
Loot's out. Grats.
Don't assume it's a disorder.
Dodging.
It's amazing what a ton of mastery will do for you.
This stuff doesn't damage right away, so you're fine. I'll just change up the groups a little bit.
Oh fuck, that's a nice cloak you got there.
All right, group 3, you are cake duty. Highly mobile range group. Should be on a head swivel for cake duty. And the feast, folks, is strewn, impaling, and hair trigger. So there should be 2 that come out. 3 are assigned. Grab the feast so that you can jump on them.
I'm not mobile at all, just so you know.
Impale, you're dirty Mike, right?
No, it's cryo.
Oh, okay.
I switched it over. It should be failed now.
Oh, okay.
We'll select you. And,
I keep forgetting.
yeah.
Yeah, I see Dirty Mike's name. I got confused in Discord. My bad. It's been a hell of a day.
Remember, if you see one going off, you should jump on it, especially if you have a shield or something to reduce damage taken. It will. It should not kill you if you have to take it either. Cakes should always be eaten by the cake group. If the cake group can't get to something, you can just grab the cake, or yeah, the cake.
Yep. Don't let those scrubbers get to a cake.
We're gonna focus and sit on the right side, or right half is where we're gonna start ranged, so we can kind of keep the left half clear of swirls.
Yep.
Let's get to it. We're less at 30. Cakes are out, guys.
Remember, ranged. Adjust more right than your left, so we don't
Back
put
left,
shit in the
cakes,
middle
get
of the
on it.
room.
Front left, thank you.
Range, get out of the center of the room.
Cakes across the boss.
Left side, guys.
Annihilation beam incoming.
Ready to dodge. Oh, we're on his side. Scrubbers should be coming. Feasts are coming out. Be looking for cakes. Cakes are top priority right now. Feasts are out behind the boss. Hunter's on it. Need that feast taken. If you got a buff, sit near one of those. Slice.
Just sterilize people. If you guys are pulsing, you need to find a scrubber.
Back left, way out there. Scrubber's about to find him too.
I can't eat him. I already picked up feast.
Any melee should be moving to him as well if you're mobile. Gotta jump on those guys. Back right. 2 need to be jumped on.
Always be looking for cakes.
Get on his side.
Lusting.
Feasts are coming out. You're looking for cakes.
Can we get the boss? Yeah, to the side of a room again. Range, let's readjust.
You're pulsing.
Stand on star side. We're gonna move clockwise.
Where's those cakes?
I'll stay with the scrubber.
There's a cake
Pulsing.
right there, guys. Come on, melee.
What the hell did we just get?
Gluten free.
Guys, we're all gluten free.
Nice.
I love achievements, so well done.
This is tier. So bonus roll it up if you haven't gotten this cloak.
If we already have that piece and we want to potentially roll for a socket or a Titan Forge, what do you want us to roll on it? Off spec or main spec?
Off spec if you've already gotten that piece. All right, we're going upstairs.
I got tier gloves, which makes my 2 right now, but I got really good tier gloves gloves this week. Should I roll 2-piece so I can switch it out?
2-piece if you're using the 2-piece. Nice, good amount of 2-pieces coming out.
Yeah. Grads, Hog, Leaky, and Az for 2-piece.
Good. Now move up the DPS charts.
I'm trying. My class isn't broken anymore.
Dude, you should be happy. It's the first time I haven't gone full retard on a fight and did 400k.
This next one's still single target.
Spellblade has cleave. We need to burn ads when they pop. 4 to 5.
As you say that, Justin, you're like at a mill AoE.
Yeah, on this pull, not on a boss fight. I can't sustain this crap.
I'm only looking right now, so.
Yeah, but
As far as I know, you're doing 1,000,000 sustained DPS the entire time.
that's not sustained. Those guys died in 20 seconds.
Nah, dude, nah. It's sustained. Sustained.
There you go. Nice BOE, Smoles.
Nice.
How does that work? Do I just keep it or?
Yep.
Yep.
Oh,
As soon
sweet.
as you can sell it, give it away to someone in raid, whatever you want to do with it.
You can
Do it to me,
disenchant
I'll
it.
sell it.
Yeah, or disenchant it, whatever.
I'd hold on to it
Yeah.
until people are done farming.
Yeah, really.
I mean, you can even vendor it, man.
You can delete it. Right side got pulled. Make sure we're interrupt. Shield.
Good trank die.
Oh, if you stand in these puddles, you get haste.
50%, dude. You haven't been doing that?
No, I thought someone lusted it first. I
The
was trying
celery
to figure
zone.
out what happened.
It's the
Sub
same,
those stairs.
it's the same bubbles as in Arcway.
Going to Spillblade.
I've done Arcway once.
Do it more.
I have a 10 if you want to tank it for me.
Goodness gracious. I feel bad for those mobs.
Monk, Hunter, Paladin.
Let's move to the right. Let's get over to the garden all the way. I don't think we need. Do we need to pull this?
Now we can drag him. Let's go
Let's
to the
hurry
front
up.
right. Drag him, please.
Boss is on our tail. Up the stairs.
I just
Interrupts in the
grabbed
back,
super
please. Let's get these pulled.
Grove tenders are priority.
She didn't even see us.
Ooh.
Like, how do they not know?
They'll never know.
Just
Tunnel vision.
Yeah. Just
Oh.
people dying randomly.
I wonder if on Mythic Prog right now they're pulling that boss right after killing the ads to get the free like double lust.
Probably.
Ooh.
It's Grove
Next
tenders in the
level.
back.
Boss is coming.
Haz is the only one who helped me. Thank you.
Let's get in the garden tighter.
I tried tanked off.
Oh
Oh.
boy.
Oh, what happened
Run to the
right
door. Run to the door.
What door?
Back.
It stays open, thank God.
Oh, she teleports. That's cute.
She blinks.
What? No!
It's okay, I have aggro. Leopard, did you just taunt?
What the fuck?
Yeah, she's not gonna reset. Go ahead and die.
Everyone just die.
She reset the other day. Savage.
Hot fixed.
Probably.
Might as well make this fun.
Ow, man.
I'm finishing off these ads, I think. I'm gonna try.
She's coming for you.
Yeah, I didn't make it.
Cool.
Detonate sounds fun. Wouldn't that be intimidating? If you were fist fighting someone and all of a sudden they just yelled, detonate!
Thanks, Nilmot. You almost got me killed there with your fucking bubble.
You should have died.
You just see him hearth. Well, looks like we gotta summon him back.
I was right next to him, fake death, and there's just detonate after detonate after detonate going on his freaking bubble.
That was my baby bubble.
Everyone see the 7.2 transmog set tab?
Yeah, it looks badass.
It's nice.
Yeah.
I don't like the tier sets though. Be creative. Don't just update the graphics on T6.
I don't like them that they're not creative, but I love them that they're higher res, cooler versions of the old stuff.
Yeah, but I want something new. I've already got those sets.
But they don't look that
BlizzCon, they
good.
said
they're going to do that.
We can mount up here, guys.
It'd be cool if that dropped as like a transmog set.
Can you guys get original with your mounts? Jeez.
The
Who are you
cloak
talking
was
to?
a BOE.
Just an update for loot now. Instead of transmog, there's going to be a side grade button. So if it's just like a small couple % increase, you can click that instead of like off spec or main spec or
To the
pass or something.
stairs.
The cloak that dropped Andy was a BOE. I think Doctor got it.
I'm so weak.
Let's get in the
Into the
garden.
garden.
Everybody get in the garden.
Damn it, just as I sat down to eat.
Interrupts in the back. Thank you.
Oh, he's talking about the Vank token.
I believe that went to Leaky. I think Leaky's on Vank. I don't know the classes. Leaky, Hog, and Az all got the cloaks for their respective tokens.
I think the cloak I had is actually better than the tier set cloak.
Probably. I mean, my cloak was only a 5% or a 5 eye level downgrade, but 14% via pawn.
Let's move to the stairs.
When you guys are using percent increases, is that an add-on that you guys have to calculate this stuff?
Yeah, pawn combined with running Simcraft will give you your best stat weights per item you get.
Okay, cool. I'll look
Granted,
into
they're
that.
subject to change every time you get a new item.
Yeah, every time you get a new item, you got to sim again.
You gotta resim and repawn.
Okay.
Remember, it's gonna be the same thing as last week. So if you get Mark of Frost, you're going to move to blue side, and then at 10 stacks, whoever your partner was that you moved out with, you'll just move together and explode, and then move back to purple. On Arcane Phase, we'll be stacking on X for ads as usual, and then for Fire Phase, you're gonna move your Searing Brands over to circle. And remember, ads are going to be priority. I think that was the main points from last week. Yeah, just make sure you don't stand between someone's Searing Brand and the boss.
It'll tickle.
Yeah, and yeah.
Check your
This
food.
is... I don't know what's better here, AoE or single target.
AoE, we need the ads down.
Like the,
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah. So, because the ads do have a bit of health, and I think the only ones that can be interrupted are the fire ones. So.
Yep.
All right, let's move it in position and pull on the next pass. Check your food buff too, since we all died.
As we didn't play chicken today.
My bad, I forgot.
I'll win.
Of course you'll win. I don't want to get blamed.
Count.
See, now I'm off.
Oh, the kitty did it.
You gotta just. I'm not pulling. Okay.
Remember to drop healing circles over on the marks blue side currently. Crush, I forget when we need to lust. Remember 10 stacks, stay apart till then.
Lusting at the end.
Okay.
Ready? Go.
Frost out.
Oh shit, sorry.
Other side.
Didn't 8 and 9.
I'm at 9 now.
Put them farther away. Try to get them away. Because they're gonna drop pools.
That's unfortunate.
We got to extra quicker. Okay. You drop, get back in.
Ads. If you have Mark of Frost, you need to get out. Die Trank or Mastery.
Come on, ads have to be down.
Range restack back on purple diamond. We need circle side clear. Searing Brands out.
Detonates in 4. Get it out. Watch that melee. It's too close. Anime is coming. Let's ads in 8. So magic damage when they come out. Ads out, go.
MDs to the tanks.
To Arendar.
Arendar, my apologies. Tiding this as well.
Defensives, melee.
Talent boss Arendar. I have 3 stacks.
Spread out.
Takes down.
Both tanks down.
Whip it up.
Eat some orbs.
What went wrong? So wrong.
I think Burst of Flame is what killed everybody.
Yeah, Mark of Frost should have been dropped properly. We had a couple of collisions because they came out, or they're getting switched up too quickly. So Frost were up too long, and that put us behind with no cooldowns for, or not as many cooldowns for fire.
Okay.
Yeah, that was my fault. When I did this with the weekend group, blue was on the right side, so I just ran that way, and that was actually circle. So I messed it up. Went to the wrong side.
Blue is on the right side if you're facing stairs.
I mean, if you're not facing stairs, we had the weekend. We had the blue on the other side, so I just ran that way without looking.
How many stacks are we bumping on the ice?
10.
Okay, thank you.
I saw you guys were kind of clumped up there when you all first ran. When we got that second set, there were 4 of you, so make sure you guys spread out a little bit more.
And just to clarify, you're hitting the person that you got stacks with. Like when it calls out 2 people, you're hitting that person.
That's the
Okay.
easiest, yes. I mean, ideally it can be any of the other people, but it's easy if you just find the person that you're paired up with that also gets it.
Okay, because I had seen who it was and I forgot when I had 9 stacks.
We got an ad back here.
Yep, it's Leopard's fault. Sorry. It's just one though. It's cute. It's my pet.
You need to train your pet better. It looks like attacking its owner.
Oh, he's doing it fine. I trained him to viciously maw anyone he sees.
And remember, those fire ads can be stunned, so if we want to get Crush, if you want to call interrupt rotation, maybe probably help.
Fail dirty, didn't you?
Not a good idea to do that when we're trying to get to the group.
I can stun. I got a range stun.
Are we stunning where they spawn, or are we stunning when they get to the boss?
When they get to the boss.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They all kind of got fucking stunned and then when they spawned.
They spawn, they take a second to start moving. That's when they get MD'd. And they go to the boss.
Fiery ones are the ones that hurt the most because they'll be doing damage to us every 3 seconds.
That's where we are soaking magic damage. Any DPS. So cloaks,
Hellstones,
AMS,
things like that.
hellstones, all that fun stuff. Everybody's ready.
Alright.
Taking a round.
Let's get in position.
Okay, pulling early.
Yep.
Marco Frost coming out.
So leopard out.
Detonate in 5. All Marco Frost players go over to blue side and spread out. You'll be dropping pools after this.
Ads coming. Red MD. These ads down.
VE. You're in fire phase.
Left side, I guess. Make sure they detonate near. Animate in 10. We're gonna get MD'd, then we're gonna do same stun rotation.
Once they get Grew-Stop, G-Spot, Aura, and Die Trank once we start getting the big damage.
Aye.
Ads coming. Let's go. Where's those MD? Defensives melee. Where's stun 2? Ice code stun.
Already down, tiding.
Just about dead.
We have a tank down. No battle res, wipe it up.
What was our battle res used on?
Oh, Drav.
Yeah, leopard, battle res, die.
I picked up the druid.
Would it help on that to like maybe lust on the fire ads?
Do we need more stuns or something?
No, stuns were off. So ads got stunned before they got to the boss. So there's 2 hanging out way in the back, and then the second one came in and overlapped with third.
Do they gain the buff if they run across the fire that we drop on the ground?
They spawn in this.
They spawn in those? Okay.
The animate causes them to spawn in those puddles, which is why we try and clump them loosely so that we can MD properly.
Other thing we need to do is we need to spread apart quicker before the arcane globes start. we're slow on separating there, so we start taking a ton of damage right off the bat.
Go left around the circle. She didn't want to notice me anymore.
The only thing that causes the bound and flame is when they are near each other, but the stuns should negate that because they don't do damage while they're stunned. So either we DPS them down or we somehow keep them spread, which is not too feasible.
Okay, she's right by the entrance.
Can you guys toss me something back?
We're just going to lust through that one, and we'll be a little more specific about stun rotation. We can't stun that early this time.
Gotta wait till they're all at the boss.
Yep.
It's kind of down that they took Gorfian's grasp away from all Death Knights.
So it's Veil, Dirty, Ice, then Hog. I'll call for stun 1.
All right, can you give me like 10 seconds? I'm gonna log off. Log back on.
You want me being first on? So you said?
Yep, Veil, Dirty, Ice, Hog.
Okay. That's only on fire.
The main mechanic is to spread the ads. The ads will still clump up if they're tanked. They melee.
Arendar, they were getting burst and flame or whatever? The buff?
It's bound and
Bound and flame. They were actually getting buffed by that?
They don't get that until heroic.
Yeah,
From what I
that's
was
what
reading.
that should be only in heroic and up.
If they're getting it now, then it's definitely an error.
Yep. All right, let's try the lust, and then if let's keep an eye on it, Kravik, if you don't mind, just double checking when they come out.
Yep.
And if they are getting that buff, then we're gonna have to adjust and do the heroic strat.
Yeah, if you do normal, it doesn't say that they're supposed to have those.
Right, but they just did a hot fix. They could have screwed something up.
Water, wet, sky blue.
AKA probably.
All right, I'm ready, but it's kind of spiky. It's at 170 ms.
If there's a mechanic on heroic that we should worry about, we should probably practice it now.
Agreed.
Crush, I'm still going back because I get something.
Yeah, we're not pulling. Get up on the stairs, please.
Burst of Flame, there's like 12 ads, and they're hitting everybody for 61k.
Well, that's normal, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a normal ability.
Yeah.
It's just they were up for way too long and they didn't get stunned. That's why they did so much.
Yeah. I don't know. I used my stun when someone else didn't have theirs or something like that, but it's just still a lot of damage.
Are we supposed to be summoning someone right now?
No, Impaling should be here.
I'm almost there now.
Hey, if I don't want to do that. If I disable my firewall, will it help my latency at all?
Not really.
Stop all the porn downloading in the background. Check your flask, people. Most of them will run off if you started at 8.
No, I'm out of town for a week for work, and I'm at a hotel, and like it just sometimes it's good, sometimes it's bad.
Go tell the people to stop watching porn.
I should.
Just go door to door.
Alright. Make sure you guys do a slash range 8. That is the distance that the fiery ads will get buffed if they're within 8 yards. So if you have Searing Brand, you need to be within or away from everyone else by 8 yards. And the strat I've seen to deal with this is that we sort of spread it in like a circle around the boss, and we just work like counterclockwise or clockwise, killing them. Basically one at a time, but I'm not exactly sure how we're going to handle the fact that they're all running to different places.
Just don't MD them. Have anybody that has a taunt ability, like the warriors and the paladins, to pick a specific ad, taunt it, and then just have them sit in a circle.
Hold on a sec. So we were obviously getting what is it, Burst of Flame, but that doesn't happen in heroic.
Bound in Flame, yeah.
Well,
They
Bound
buff
in
each other.
Flame does happen in heroic, but Burst of Flame does not.
Right, the bound in
Only get
flame
one
buffs.
or the other.
Right, but in
If we're
heroic,
getting both, then we're not going to kill this.
if we do the heroic strat, it'll be fine.
Burst.
Yeah, the heroic strat, they get both.
Heroic.
They retain Burst of Flame and they get Bound in Flame.
And they get pyroblast, which if it gets off, it hits somebody for a shit ton.
Yeah, I just don't see Burst of Flame in the heroic whatever guy.
No, so if you look at your combat log, you'll basically see the burst of flame. It'll hit you for like 50k if there's only one of them, and then you can basically watch the damage walk up as they get closer to each other, going from 50k up to like 240k a tick.
Yeah, okay. I see what you're saying. That's interesting. Because they don't do Burst of Flame in heroic is my point, but we can.
Right, it gets replaced with bound to flame, but if there's a glitch in the coding, they're getting that 400% damage buff in normal, which they're not supposed to.
All right, let's give it a shot.
Are we gonna pull them apart?
No, we're stacking
Okay.
the rotation and we're lusting.
Gotcha.
Try that. But we'll wait. Okay.
Wait, you want me to pull or no?
Yes. Two hits before the tank. Come on, guys. Let the tank pick it up next time.
I charged the wrong person somehow. Sorry.
Check your flasks.
Hog.
All right, 9. Go together.
Our detonate is incoming in 5. Let's get all the ice patches over there. Spread out. Try to put them as far away as you can. Alright, come back in.
Mine didn't go off.
That's coming.
There we go.
Or mastery out.
Impaling shot. Circle side. Detonate in 5.
Come out, fire. Come on, melee. Get him out, melee.
Animating in 5. Alright, here they come.
Come all the way in before he's stunned. Should not be stunned yet. Us. Stun 2.
Die Trank.
Stun 3, please. Thank you. DR. So AoE, guys. One still up.
We're spread out for Arcane. Don't be hit by those things.
It's getting close, melee.
Right, stack up on X. Move to diamond once we see the swirlies. Alright, move.
That's coming.
Get those ads down. Alright, we're in frost phase. Range
gotta be
looks
down.
readjust back to
Come on,
purple.
bud.
Tears. I have Aura Mastery up.
Let's try to save it for fire. Well, let's not see a second fire ads. Keep pushing it.
Top boss, Arender.
Alright, detonate. Frost, move out. Trez, get out of the raid. Battle res die.
Defensives melee. VE.
Battle res Arendar.
God, that was terrible. I like so much of that. I'm surprised they even did decent.
So they were buffing. Did anybody confirm that?
Yeah, they are. I saw it. A couple of the ads had 2 or 3 stacks.
Alright, so that should not have been happening? Or did they
It's not in
change
the
that?
loot journal. It's not
It's
supposed to
because
happen.
they dropped so close near orange. There's 3 that were touching.
Oh, so they get that just based on...
Spawn position and normal.
Okay.
Resing you, Kravik.
We're going to Croesus, so single right.
Thank you.
Wow, why is all the loot like identical tonight?
I think it's duplicating or something.
They are duplicating.
Yeah.
There's only actual 4 pieces.
Looks like there's a bunch of folks that do not have it updated. Tanks, let's go ahead. Tank tough. Right side through the garden.
Did they update? They have an update today? Because when I checked at like 3 in the afternoon, there was nothing.
Mine's showing 2.2.1 is the latest.
Should we
Yeah, I
just
see
go
that
straight,
too.
hug the left wall all the way down? Don't need to pull those.
I thought you said right side.
No, right garden. Sorry. 221 is the latest. Press that 890.
I think you gave me the press plate by accident. Who won the breastplate?
Tank
It
Tough.
should have been going to DE.
Just hand it over to Tank Tough.
When the hell did Az get the tier cloak?
Last boss.
Just opened. I was confused.
Well, I'm not gonna wear it till I get it enchanted.
True. I thought she dropped tier. I was like, wait a minute.
What gem do you need?
I've been casting a Mind Blast now for like 5 minutes.
Do you need to hop out?
Maybe if it doesn't stop. I'm at like 380 MS right now.
All right, we'll see what you're at before you pull, and then bump or not.
Yeah, last boss was bad too. Like it was at like 160, 170, but it looks like it's getting worse.
I remember when 160, 170 was good.
It's not anymore.
No, man, I'm normally at like 30 or 50.
Tank toast down.
It's Aespa.
I'm about to go find a router in this hotel and just sit right next to it. Yeah, actually, it seems going down now. It's a lot better now.
Maybe
But
this
it's-
rune will pull everything every time.
Hey, look, the door's open.
Dude, we didn't come here only to be denied by the door this week. Progression.
Has anyone done Nighthold LFR yet?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's not bad.
So it was awesome.
No, haven't done it yet.
Easy. Is it like TOV LFR where it's a joke?
I think it's more of a joke. It's way easier than TOV LFR.
Yeah, lusted on Trilliax, didn't eat any cake. He died in 1 minute and 10 seconds.
Wow.
It's
Well, I
also all
think
the
that-
overgeared people are in there trying to get tier pieces.
Take that
Right.
cast out, please. Next time further. Orb.
Just like the boss mechanic.
Healers dispel.
Range just moved down the stairs a little bit for the next meteor, so annihilating orb, get away.
Thank you.
Awesome.
Yeah, you gotta go down the left. If you go down the actual steps, you only take 0.3% damage.
Is that a fact?
That's easy mode.
Scientifically proven? 3%?
That's what I just did, 0.3%, going down the left side and just taking the small jumps.
Minus 50 DKP.
Jump in the water and tell me how many percent that is.
101.
Even with Bop?
Well, now you're just getting greedy.
What happens when you cast Peaceful on me?
Whoa. Arendar has 10 stacks of something. That's not good.
It wasn't letting me dispel it, though.
Yeah, I think it needed a taunt switch. Arendar's at 5. It's probably the summoner that's doing it.
They just fucked up all sorts of stuff in the patch.
Sorry, that's dirty. I just crashed. I'm logging back in.
I think that's roughly where it was.
Yep.
That'll be the crack in the floor.
I'm just trying to put up a couple visual markers for us.
The don't suck markers.
Yep.
It's roughly should be what the threshold for each break-off section. Remember to dodge beam. When the purple or the fell swirlies come out, make sure you're moving to soak one, so we don't get any ads. Obviously, range, look behind you first. Let the melee get the ones in front of us, and just keep going to the farthest ones until they're all soaked. Melee will pick up the ones behind us. And then if you get the orb, you're running as far away as you can. You need to be twitch movements. We had a little issues with that last time, so let's clean that up. And then we'll be lusting at the start. And yeah.
Remember
Any
soaking
questions?
orbs. Range, you're looking behind you. Melee's gonna do the same thing. And if we're in the last platform, orbs going back left, DPS is going front right. Tank, are you guys doing? Who's getting left and who's getting the right slam?
I'm on
Ourselves.
left. Arendar's on the right. You guys will probably cover Burning Pitch, so we don't have to.
Yep.
All right, we're just gonna wait for Dirty Mike to get here, and then.
I'm in now.
Maybe she needs you.
Well, I mean, like, run to us.
Right, yeah.
Calling Roaring Fellbeam.
Roaring Fellbeam. I can call it that. Is everyone cool?
You guys say move left or right.
No, I know. I'll be Roaring Fellbeam left.
I like that.
Are we moving the direction you're calling, or are we? Is that the
Yeah.
side that it's
Yeah.
on?
No, I'll be calling where you're moving. Left or right side. If there's any confusion, look for the star marker above my head. Unless I just am an idiot and I don't even do it right. But
Great. It's like this can be a fucking lemming episode.
sword or shield side. And if you're trolling, you're doing an excellent job. All right.
Roll plus on pull. Lusting in 3,
2, 1. Move right. My apologies. Roaring Fellbeam, move left.
Here's the first.
Comes Burning Pitch.
Soak magic damage for those that land.
Clean up those ads, and then back on the moss. Roaring Fellbeam, move right.
Slam 2. Next one, we're going to run the fuck out.
Orbs incoming, get ready to move away from the raid.
Orbs out. Get Arendar up now.
Roaring Fellbeam, move left.
Slam's coming, be ready to run. We're behind the purple, guys.
Roaring Fellbeam, move right. Orb.
Slam 1.
Roaring Fellbeam incoming. Move left.
Soaking for ads shortly.
Burning Pitch. Kill that ad in the back ranged, very back ranged. Everyone turn around. Tiding this.
You can see where the crack is.
Fellbeam incoming. Move right. Orb of Destruction. Move out.
Slam's coming right after. It's in 5. Be out already. If you need to be out, be out. Slam's up.
Get Arendar up again.
2 minutes.
Orb of Destruction. Rangers move up on this one.
DPS front right. Orbs always back left.
Big heals on Tank Tough. Move left. Move right.
Soak.
So hold on.
Cheer it up if you haven't gotten this tier piece.
Oh, look, artifact power again.
All right, everyone out of the chest so I can get to it. Hog out. Thank you.
If you already have a two-piece, do you just main spec a tier piece then?
Be careful coming back up. The ads pull when you teleport to the spot.
Yeah.
So we need a tank and healer to go up first.
So everyone's up. Talk to me in 3, 2, 1.
You only roll 2-piece if it's going to make your 2-piece.
And you only roll 4 pieces to make a 4-piece?
Yes.
Correct.
Otherwise, it's main spec.
Okay, cool.
What boss is next? Star Ogre?
We had to do star armor.
Tychondrius.
Right?
Tychondrius is next. Then start a botanist. See some tier going out, nice.
Congrats on the trinket as. This one's dirty.
Mm-hmm. We're gonna break
All right.
5. Update your RC add-on, please. Halftime.
What's the version?
So I see Arendar, Azergon, Leopard, Die, Veal. It should be 2.2.1.
Not disappearing, just checking my loot version since I was seeing the double.
No worries. Yeah, I didn't get it that time on that loot.
Yeah, it worked fine for me that time.
I don't know. Maybe it's something with my add-ons fucking up. I reloaded my UI after the last loot. Yeah, Trev, can you drop a closet if you're still here before
It's
you?
a known problem with loot cancel. It'll occasionally do it.
Okay.
'Cause it did it back in the day as well.
Roger that.
Oh, sorry. I just linked the same book.
I mean, what I did with mine was I looked up what my percent gain of total DPS was with my tier. And then I looked in Pawn because for me on Pawn, the numbers it gives me, they seem to be the DPS increase or decrease by switching an item, right? And like for me, I looked to see if 4K DPS lost by switching items was worth a 4% upgrade on total DPS. And for me, it definitely was.
Okay, yeah, because I mean, I don't know. It's just I lose. I don't lose that much. I just lose a lot of stats. Like only instead I gain is versatility with the 2-piece, but I don't need versatility, so I lose a lot of mastery and haste, like 300 of each, which is like my main stats.
I mean, I lost 9% mastery or something stupid equipping my tier, and it gave me a DPS increase still.
Oh,
So
wow.
I lost 10% of my pet damage, or 9% of my pet damage. It was quite considerable. And then on fights like Scorpiron with mine, like I did almost 300. I did over 300k more today on Scorpiron than I did last week, because like tier for BM lets you rock AoE talents and still do really good single target basically.
Yeah, summon back.
Okay.
Jack of all trades.
Licky peoples.
What if I don't want to click it?
Taint of Fear.
Relogging quick to update.
Damn, dude. Limit like 5-pulled Spellblade on Mythic.
They got their crap.
What happened?
Limit started like 6 hours later than any of the other US guilds because they did all their heroic split runs first, and they like are they're in ahead of all the US guilds already because that.
Hey, wanted to see
Okay.
what was up. Arendar said you missed taunts on the last fight. Is that right?
Not that I'm aware of. That's why I was asking him. I was aiming for 8. If he says so, then I guess it must.
Oh, I just want to see if there's anything I can do to help, or is it just
Yeah. Is there a way for us to see that?
like see each other's debuffs, or?
Well, no. I mean after the fact. Like I was looking at details.
I think the only way I know of is to do it in logs. Probably, because you can replay. I don't know if you've ever used that function, but you can replay the fight and see what buffs each person had at a certain point in time. And I think probably see when you taunted or.
Yeah, I mean I'm using bigwigs now, but I can still see like I was technically we shouldn't die on normal with even like 10 stacks, but I was aiming for 8. So the only way I would have missed is if it happened like after something, like after a beam. But I don't think so. But if he says so, that must have been what it was. I'm looking at
Okay,
his
I
death
just
log
wanted to
though. I
see
don't
if.
see anything too crazy.
Yeah, I just want to double check and see if there's anything we can do to
Yeah,
help or whatnot.
I
So
think you're good. I'll be able to see that on the logs, right? The Warcraft
you
logs.
should be able to, yeah.
All right, we'll see them. But yeah, I think that must have been me.
Okay, I was just curious.
Okay.
So we can check it out on logs afterwards.
All right,
Thanks,
cool.
dude.
Yeah, I need that one, dude, so bad.
You gotta do Nightbane.
I was gonna say it took
I
me
need to
like
do it
3 or
bad.
4 weeks of running
Yeah,
it
let's try to
3
pull
times
back
a
in
week.
this room, everybody. So give them space.
First try.
Yeah, I got my urn this weekend. It's super good.
Didn't you get the mastery one last week?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
It's
I
primarily single target.
Sort of, but not really. It's more probably like chromatic anomaly, where there's ads you have to switch to. But other times we're predominantly just on the boss.
It's like single target with burst AoE.
Yeah.
If you're melee, you can
Oh
probably
my
stick single
God.
target.
Oh boy. Those chaos bolts can be interrupted. Don't run away, Trez. I got you.
I got disconnected.
Let's make sure we're firing off those dispels quick so no one gets feared into more ads. I think it's the Will of the Legion cast. So let's try and interrupt that, Chaos Mages.
Can't interrupt it.
Uninterruptible.
Can only stun it.
Alright, healers, well let's dispel Johnny on the spot. Hog almost died.
He was also out of line of sight.
Oh, he was feared, so we gotta go to him.
Minor details.
Yep.
Watch these doorways. They've got the ads.
Oh, we pulled more. Hard mode. No ads. We didn't have any issues last week accidentally pulling any of these ads in them through these doorways, did we?
Nope.
During the fight.
No, but our warlock got feared into the boss. Or the mobs next to the boss.
Gotcha.
We also came in from the other side.
Which seemed far more difficult.
I might have to cut out, guys. I got like 9k MS right now. It's only like 100 world, though. Yeah, I'm hoping I'm not out of town next week. It's going to be a lot better.
We'd love for you to stay, but we understand.
Yeah, it's shitty, dude. Like,
See,
it only spikes at night. Like, during the day, like.
So you want to try to hold out until Star, our big DPS check, but it's up to you.
Yeah, I mean, I can still try to hold out. It's just, I don't know. Like, the last fight was fine. It was just, Spellblade was laggy, and then the other fights were fine.
Are you in a hotel?
Yeah, I'm out of town. I'm working for a week, so I'll be out of town this whole week.
If it doesn't get better, you could always sit this fight out and then come back on Star Augur if it fixes itself.
Very true.
Yeah, I can try that.
It might start dimming down. I used to travel a lot for work and had the same issue for a long time in hotels, but it gets to a point where it tapers off. All the people streaming, Netflix and shit.
Yeah, after about 10.
All right. Same thing as last week. All the carrion swarms will be going to circle. Works the same way as Searing Brand. You don't want to be standing in anyone else's like line between them and the boss, or you're gonna take double damage. Remember to find a pillar when they come up, so you avoid that damage. But remember that they break, so make sure you spread out. Don't all of you run to the same pillar. Healers, remember on the third phase 1 that we're moving to the back of the room and dispelling ourselves when we get the debuff. That's our top priority, so we don't drain ourselves of mana.
Remember, guys, when it's just the Ichors in the back, it's gonna be ranged only, cleaving those down. When the big ads come, the melee DPS will be moving back to also get those down. So it should be the third round or second round of ads, second and third round of ads, melee only, or melee and ranged. First round ranged only. During night phase, anybody that can pick up a knight will be picking it up. It's just a big damage boost. So be looking for those as quickly as possible. Pretty straightforward for normal.
For the ads in phase 2 to pick up the buffs, let's have G-Spot and Dr. Malsworth. You guys will be the healers to pick up the first two, or we'll go G-Spot and then Bot Marley, get yours, Dr. Malsworth, and then Struan. And then once those 4 have it, pretty much one issue we had, I noticed, is that towards the end of the phase, we were finally AoEing down all the ads, and a ton of buffs were missed. So it should be a free for all. Just get a buff if you can. AoE those ads as quick as we can. We'll call out when phase 2 is ending, and then just try to get a buff before we go out, because that'll give you 30 seconds of a damage increase and healing increase. So, in addition to in that shadow phase. So.
Can you repeat who's getting buffs, please?
Yeah, where do you get the buffs?
They're dropped from the bats once we kill them.
During night phase.
So it's going to be G-Spot, Bot Marley, Dr. Malsworth, and then Struan for the first 4. After that, it's a free-for-all.
All right, so we go now while I'm not lagging.
Let's do a ready check.
X is 30 yards away.
I'm pretty sure it is.
Should be where the X is.
That's I think about where we had it.
Let's have our safe marks behind the X.
We tanked them way back over here, though.
Right.
Yeah.
Well,
they were still linked where the X is.
All right.
Oh, were they?
Everybody.
Yeah, like outer circle is kind of where they stopped linking.
Depends on where the boss ends up getting tanked. That's more
Very
safe.
true.
All right, count it up.
Remember, if you don't have the Carrion Plague buff, do not be on the left side of the room. And range sort of spread out.
We're gonna lust after we come out of the first night. Dot those up as they go past. Remember, you should not be stacked deep if you have Seeker Swarm. You should be side by side. Find those pillars, guys. Come on. Leopard, you gotta back out for that Seeker. You're not overlapping people. Melee with Seeker should be side by side, not deep. Side by side, not deep. Find those pillars, guys.
Or Master's out.
Knight's coming. We're on the bats. Assignees, find those pinks. Find your buffs now.
We're leaving. Pick up what you
Back,
can.
Buff, buff. Lost. Pots 2 if you haven't.
Carrion Plague has reset. It should have, so everyone that doesn't have it, readjust. Give us space.
I might have DC. You guys are all frozen. I'm still in the night phase.
Clear it up, please.
Smaller Dreadlords are up.
We're
Get those
helping 'em.
misdirected and killed.
Melee's on it. Decent speed. Dodging.
Die Trank. Never mind, save it if you didn't already use it. Okay. It's all good.
We're shoulder to shoulder. Do not overlap that Seeker Swarm. We're going to take extra damage. Melee's helping with these.
Spellguard on the tank. We need a misdirect. Taunt off.
Die, get over the left side. You got carrier. I'm all the same.
Seeker Swarm. Watch your positioning.
Shoulder to shoulder. Do not be behind people with Seeker.
Tiding that.
We're dodging. We're in night.
Same deal. Alright, we're about to leave. Pick up what you can. This is third phase. Pretty sure. The healers need to be on the back line if you can, or on the sides of the room. Big ad up. Melee switch.
Skull's marked, guys. Burn it.
Lots of room right side for those non-carrion plaguers.
Or mastery out.
Finish it up. Nice.
One
Shoulders here as well.
Lots of conk.
Yep.
Oh look, another fucking artifact power.
That's how I feel tonight.
Can I roll for those and off spec those pieces?
Yeah, I mean, just select the loot thing.
Yeah, I'll just select off spec then.
Yeah, I mean, I doubt you'll get. I doubt you'll get it at this point, but.
Yeah, I know, but I just
Never
wondering.
know.
I was just wondering if that's what we did. So I wasn't sure if we did off spec for loot or what. So
This means I should get everything in EN again.
Into star. Down the stairs.
Which way do we go?
Then go right, then outwards.
Grats on the 2-piece Trez.
Yay,
Thank you,
grats.
guys.
Nice, you gonna get Hog up or do you need me to run back?
No, I'll get him. Sorry.
Alright.
I forgot that.
I figured you were still back there.
Yeah, I was. Thanks, man. I would have completely missed that.
You would have been closer if you just would have released.
Well, but then Hog and I can run back like pals.
Oh, nice. It procced an 890.
Grass.
Right on.
Tank, you got a scope.
Steer me. In here?
I got you.
There's a healer in range. We're going.
The druids were here too.
I know. I'm
May not do you any good, but we'll
I'm
go.
just lost, is what I mean. Not good with directions.
Oh, up the stairs. Short, steadish step right. We're looking for urns on this pole.
Totems?
did you guys jump all over the ledge? I cannot make it over the ledge.
What ledge? No. It's just down the stairs and then out.
Oh, okay. I don't know where the hell I went. Went somewhere else.
Look at. Where did you go? You can just press M, Hog. Should be able to see us.
Yeah, I see you
Alright,
guys
we
now.
pulled more.
What the hell are these urns?
And we pulled more.
Pulled way more.
It wasn't leopard.
Make sure we're dispelling tanks.
Hey, I'm
priority.
like at. I'm at like.
Hold on, give us a
200
second,
MS.
Hog.
Hold on.
So I'm just gonna log for the night, guys.
All right, see you, man. Urns
Well
up.
up.
Let's go. Come on, guys. It's almost down. Short one, run back, just release it up.
Well, if you have the debuff on you, it increases it like 200% or something.
Let's pull those next two pats just in case we pull on a run back. Those two ahead of us tanked off. Yeah.
Interrupts backcraft. Just get one at
Remember, left.
I'm gonna drop a little white at the entrance.
Okay. Check your food buffs as well. Alright, I think we're going to do the same strat as last time. We're dropping fell pools on the green marker. We'll be setting up to the right here in a second. Stack back up for the void phase. Move out for icy injection. I think Crush, do you mind setting up the groups again for stacking?
Yeah, whatnot.
Alright, and then we'll lust on the first big ad once again. And we're gonna do a quicker trim. So if we hit their enraged timer this first time, we'll probably trim from there. So at least maybe not this first, but the next. So avoid standing and stuff. Show us what you got. Of course, I'm going to use green marker for the fell side, if you don't mind.
Fine. She's X instead.
Sorry, where's group 5 again?
I'm typing it up.
Yeah, he's about to type the assignments.
1 and 4 orange, 2 and 5 X/red, 3 and 6 star yellow. Az should be the only one staying on execute phase for boss. Everyone else is going to be ad switching. In phase 3, we're going to lust that first ad down as well.
Remember, on icy injection, you're moving out immediately. It does slow you the longer it ticks. So don't blow anybody up. Everybody's ready.
Countered up. Big single target here, folks. Pre-pots.
It's a good phase for healers to DPS. Throw out some dots at least. Hey, stack tighter. Alright, we're in ice phase.
Melee should be able to be in your just about in your marker. Don't land the comment on him. Comment goes out, then you
Ow.
wipe it.
Shit, sorry.
Bring him up.
Kravik up, please. Thank you.
I'm about to push into fell phase. Remember, try to keep fell pools as tight as possible, so tanks can clean it up easier.
Fell's coming. Just go and break out.
Spread out around the room.
Melee should be favoring the green side, so you're not running it through the boss.
Once you drop it, move back out. Don't linger.
Should never find yourself near one of the tanks. Next fell ejection set's coming.
Die, Trank. Oh, we don't have VE anymore. Commanding shout.
Defensive
There's just-
DPS. Keep pushing, we're about to come out. Everyone's loosely stacked in X. Be looking for the ad. First set, small ads out. Always burn those. Big ad in 3. Turning around now. We're lusting in 3.
2, 1.
Burn this. Second pot.
Throw out those dots, healers.
Look away. The lads need to be going down too. When you're looking away, get those down. Let's go. Boss time. Keep the lads down. Second ad will be coming soon. Second ad's down. Let's go. Look away. Get these little ads down while we're looking. Good job. Keep it up. We're looking away. Clean up those little ads while we're looking. Finish this ad. Burn, burn, burn.
More mastery out.
Defensives, DPS. Start rotating.
Tide's down.
Looking away. The lads should have gone down already. Finish the big ad. He's still up. Finish him. Let's go, boss. We're on burn. Everyone's on boss. Everything else you have. Finish with the boss. 80 mil. Get the big ad out quick. Stay on it. Good job.
Nice one shot.
There's gloves for tier if you're rolling.
Damn it! I had 41 stacks.
If I get one more cloak, I'm gonna lose my mind.
Head to botanist next.
I get the most useless fucking thing on his loot table. I swear to God.
Just remember, everyone take that storm rack. Like, I don't need it. It's fine.
Oh, I went the wrong way. Fuck.
Damn relics. Wow, that's a huge shoulder. Titan Forge 895.
Why are they trying to put everything healing with haste in this expansion or this patch?
They keep
They
people
hate
on
your
Because the
logo.
secondary stats got too crazy, so well, that's why like all the DPS gear has like a shit ton of verse on it.
Wrong way, guys. Botanist.
That's fair.
Mm-hmm.
And they are taking all the crit and mastery away from any fucking healing gear.
We're good.
Did the relic go out?
Yes. Hair trigger. Want it?
I'll buy it off you.
Grats on 2-piece tank tough.
Congrats.
Sorry, these shoulders are a very minor upgrade for me. If anyone else could use them.
Next in line was die.
I don't know what everyone's hanging out back there. Still got trash to clear.
Use the rocks.
They'll let me trade them.
Yeah, it's
We'll
going the wrong
see.
way.
What about my legendary gloves though?
I have those.
I just got my fourth like 2 days ago, so it ain't happening.
Be nice if we could use zeal, hammers, and greater judgment.
Oh yeah.
Did they just lust us? It's the shield guys that bounce us, by the way. If you want to make that stop happening, hit them harder.
Can when you guys get a moment, can you put a closet down and summon ice back?
Just drop it here so that the rest can keep going.
Resing you impaling.
Thank you.
Well, guys, we've
In
what,
2 hours
matched
accomplished
8
what we did in 2 days last week.
Yeah, exactly. So progress. Get this guy, then oof. Then we're on to fun things.
Like heroic?
Like Alessandro?
Like Alisand and
Soon.
Gul'dan.
Alisand, dude. Heroic is soon enough.
Can't do heroic till we finish normal, man. By then we
Lies.
should have most of our 2
Debatable.
pieces and some 4 pieces.
It's true. We have almost like 10 people with their 2-piece already.
What does LFR drop? Item level wise?
855, 860 tier.
860 tier. Okay, thanks.
But it can proc up, so
Yeah, it can come
True.
high.
like people have been getting 895s out of it.
If you're lucky
We'll be
enough, you can
doing
get 940.
LFR stomp on Sunday for it. Sunday evening around 8 EST.
Can
It's a
you?
great. Go ahead.
So-
This is a stupid question. Can you mix and match different tier? Like.
Yep.
What do you mean mix
It's
and match?
also LFR is a great chance to get defiled augment runes, which will be extremely valuable in heroic progression. So, if you don't think you need to do LFR, if there's not enough reasons.
Think again.
Think again.
Is that the only place to get them?
Yes.
You can get them from satchels if you have a healer alt or tank, and you get the certain Q for it. Even some LFR wings have a DPS Q sometimes for a satchel. It's like Satchel of Exotic Goods, I think.
It's the call to arms thing.
Yeah. I think you can get some out of just regular dungeons too, off a boss or mythics. I forget.
I think you might be right. Yeah.
Turtle's gonna wipe us.
Oh yeah, make sure we pull turtles this time.
I pulled this one.
I rewatched the stream of that fight, and I saw the turtle like just sitting there as we were pulling trash. That little son of a bitch.
Have you found out what the strange fruit does yet?
Negative.
Should we try it? With the fruit?
This is a cleave fight, right? Because he's splitting.
2 to 3 cleave. And there's 2 add cleave that spawns in the center for the fence.
Glass does not break.
Ow.
This time. Let's get this backpack, thanks. In case of spore knockback.
I'm raising your mic.
Right side pat
Appreciate it.
is skulled up.
Is there anything that will target the farthest away ad?
I mean, like an inverse tab?
Yeah.
For me, that's just tab.
Pulling another warden in.
Those are the knockbackers. Skull's marked.
Pull the turtle.
Good. That turtle needs to die.
If
So this
turtles
fight did
become the
get,
new seagulls.
nerfed, if anybody didn't see. The boss will now cast things less often, I believe, was the patch notes as we get further in the fight. So, considering we got to 10%, we keep everybody alive, we dodge what we need to, I think we'll have this. We're going to use the same strategy as we did last time. So, listen for Crush's callouts for switching to ads. We're bursting down, or circle will be the orb that we burst down in the phase 2, if you will. And then range, we're taking purple marker orb down to about 50%. So, and we're leaving X orb alone. Let me see. Thing I wanted to also mention is that in phase 3 we get the purple like electricity. Let's see what the debuff is exactly called. Yeah, Call of Night. So this is pretty much going to be if you see someone that has that debuff next to you, you want to go stand on them. We only need one person, so I know we need to spread out around the room, so let's help out our compadres, and if you see someone standing by themselves with that electricity, move and stack on them till it's over. So and then other than that, any questions? You ready, chat? My food buff is running out too, so those of you that haven't died in a while, check that.
Subtle brag, I hear.
I mean, I'm a healer, so I prioritize my heals over any of you. So, I mean, I want to stay alive.
Healers stay alive, raid stays alive.
Yeah. I mean, I'll probably let people like, you know, Struan die or Andy.
Don't forget on the plant ads slows work, so you should be slowing when you can. Anyone that's fixated should be running together if possible as well, keeping the cleaves going. Tank.
Strategizing, just 1 sec.
Sorry.
Oh, also on this, hunters can run around and clear out the little green shit.
Spores.
Yeah.
With turtle?
Yep.
Cool.
Just like brambles.
Yeah, like turtle AMS, everything that works on brambles works on the spores.
Yep. We should just keep them cleared.
But that being said, you don't need to clear them if you don't have to. You
Tanks
should be
ready.
avoiding them at all costs, but if you are about to run into one and you can have quick reaction,
You can count
or
it
there's
down.
a lot in one area. Sorry.
You're good. On tanks.
And remember to use stuns liberally for these lasher ads when we dispel. Alright, star collapse. Get ready to move fast. Left side ads.
Let's go, guys. Back on it. Dodging. Parasites up. Slows and stuns. Nice and efficient. Keep it up.
Alright, splitting. Phase 2.
Cleaves
We're gonna
up.
have flame orbs.
Flame orbs up. Melee get on it. Melee staying on boss for the second and third. Flashers out. Let's get on him.
Die Trank.
Solar. You're healing in the green.
Trez, come close. Yep, good. Good job.
Orbs.
Oh.
Solar. Remember, that's magic damage, which is soak the magic. Range, if you can use that green pool, use it. Parasitic lashers. Let's go. Good stun.
Dr. Trank.
Lust. Flashers, come on, guys. Pots if you got them.
Pull the tender.
Air trigger, stop moving, stop moving, stop moving, stop moving.
Let's go, spheres. One
We can
melee.
move up a little bit if you need to get in range.
Let's go, lashers up. Flashers are way in the back. May they be looking for them to come at us. Awesome.
Well done, guys.
Good one shot.
Good one shot.
That stupid achievement made me think I got a legendary. I got so happy.
I don't think this one's a tier 1, is it?
Nope.
Didn't
It is
think so. Yeah, star is.
That trinket is really good for anyone who can use it. The Fury of the Burning Sky got buffed.
Well,
If
shit,
anyone
this was
wants
an
to
easier
bonus
night.
all that.
Oh, this procced up to 895. Crit mastery. Nice.
Yep.
Where to next?
Sandra.
Struin. Are you still trying to figure it out? Okay, cool.
Sorry, I was like debating whether it is worth throwing MS or side grade.
Okay.
Gotcha, no worries.
I mean, they're like a Pawn says they're a 6% upgrade, but I think it'll drop my mastery below the mastery threshold that I'm wanting. So if anyone else needs them, don't give them to me, obviously.
Gotcha. Trisvinos, there's we have 2 of those cloth bracers. Everyone else passed, so would you be able to use them for like an off spec or
Leaky as well.
maybe for something else? Yeah, I mean we might as well. doing it.
But everyone else.
Yeah,
get
I
that
gave you
emote?
the. I gave you one too, Leaky.
Yeah, I got that emote.
Cool. Kravik and Dr. Molesworth. Never mind. I'll just roll again.
Looks like he rolled a side grade.
Yeah, no one else. That was the best. No one rolled main spec or anything like that. So.
Alright.
Yeah, on the second roll, Kravik, Doctor rolled a 98. So.
Right.
Remember into the middle. You were clicking the orb. Teleport to Nightspire.
Congrats, Dirty Mike on the boots.
Sweet.
All right, how do I get out of here? Going all the way back?
Yeah, we're all the way back. Go into where the Spellblade stairs are. Then hang a right inside. And teleport to Nightspire. Bill.
Yeah. Yeah, go ahead.
Thanks.
Feels like we're doing nothing to these guys.
Damage reduced by 90%.
They have a link
There's
between the two of them. Maybe you should spread them out.
Oh, and there's another dude. Oh, this is awkward.
Yeah, I agree with Veal. I'd have to pick up some of my crit haste shit from the bank.
Everyone make sure you're hit capped.
Let me go reforge.
Do we have defensive cap on these tanks?
Ooh, that's too old, bro. You're showing your
Health cap?
Whoa.
Wait, was that a thing?
Defensive cap.
That was
No.
Ratho Lich.
Or I know defense
Yes.
rating, right? Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah,
All the way
defense.
back to-
The stat.
Okay. Yeah.
I have
Yeah, you had
a
a 400
as well.
defense back in BC.
It's
Make sure you can't get
540
crit.
Wrath, I think. Something like that.
It was 200 in vanilla.
Yeah.
It was 400 in BC.
Yeah.
Had to wear that blue pendant out of Dire Maul.
The Draconian deflector as well.
Yep.
The Ubers.
I made the engineering
102.4%.
shield for that.
Ooh, fancy, yeah.
It was so horrible because it was one of those things that it took literally 100 hits and then you had to
So was
repair
it-
it.
100 hits, wow.
Sounds kind of annoying.
Shitty.
For the mats it required, absolutely.
It's almost as bad as cloths having no repair and fucking tanks paying out the ass.
Yeah, that sucks.
The difference is the cloth got all of the tier 1 gear first anyway.
What doesn't make sense is if you are blacksmithing, leatherworking, or tailoring, you should be able to repair your gear without having to go to a vendor.
Is this fight single target primarily?
Primarily, yeah.
Closet.
Yeah. There's a couple ads, high priority ads we have to kill.
Summon, closet, Trev.
Alright, so this fight is similar to Botanist in the sense that all the abilities carry over throughout the entire phase, or the entire fight. So, and each phase will add new abilities. And the trick to that is that at every point in time when the boss casts an ability in like phase 1, let's say it casts something at 30 seconds. That same thing will happen in phase 2 in addition to everything else in 30 seconds into phase 2. So that's how it kind of replicates throughout the phases. So in all phases there will be 2 adds. One is a recursive elemental that will shield Elasan for 70% of the damage, and Chen cast Blast on the target, but this can be interrupted. This is our top priority, just so that Elasan is no longer shielded. When this recursive elemental dies, though, it'll drop like this AoE shield that will slow time, and that decreases 30% reduced casting, movement, attack speed, cooldown, etc., like slow phase on a chromatic anomaly. And there will be expedient elementals which can be tanked. The recursive elementals cannot be. They can't be moved, rather, I don't think. Yeah. They don't have to be tanked and cannot be moved. The recursive ones are blue, the expedient ones are pink. And they should be tanked next to where the recursive elementals are standing, just so it's easier to do mechanics later on in the fight, which I'll get to. These expedient elementals also cast something that can be interrupted. Every time it gets it off, it will increase subsequent cast by 5%, like a lot of the adds that we've had in this so far. But when this ad dies, it'll do a fast time zone, which basically increases everything by 30%, like fast phase in anomaly. So the first thing in phase 1, the way this works is that we will kill the boss down to 10%. She'll teleport back to the night well she's in now, heal all the way back up, and leave an echo where she was when she did these abilities. And then we basically fight her 3 times until the 3rd phase we kill her. First thing she does is Arcanetic Ring, which is kind of like the solar orb we just did on Botanist. It'll be around the room and slowly pulse in towards the center. But the way it works is that on the spots where it hits the slow and the fast shields, it will sort of open up a gap for us to move through it. So when that happens, we want to try to move as quickly as we can to that area and snake through the incoming orbs as they get closer to the center. And then another thing that she will do in phase 1 is Spanning Singularity, which basically is a little pool on the ground that you have to soak, and you'll be taking pretty heavy periodic damage, so healers will just have to be aware of healing those people. If no one's standing in it, it does damage to players in the area effect when it forms. We just basically have to heal through it. Tanks, I don't know how well you're familiar with this, but she'll do Ablation in phase 1, which you should be swapping on 3 to 4 stacks, but you might have to adjust that based on the elementals that are alive. Phase 2, those same things will happen. The Arcanetic Ring that we have to find the gap, and then the Spanning Singularity that we have to soak. We'll also get something called just these purple orbs that will descend slowly to the ground, and we basically have to soak them as well. If there's no one in it and it lands, it does a ton of damage to all of us. Only one player needs to stand in it. If possible, use a defensive cooldown, but you might have to use it for Spanning Singularity or another mechanic in the fight. In addition to these new orbs that'll fall from the sky, she'll do a beam at several players. You just want to make sure you're not standing in between those people, just like Searing Brand or the Plague Carrion on Tichondrius. See, a lot of these mechanics seem to repeat throughout the raid. The difference here, though, tanks, is you'll get Ablating Explosion, which will detonate after 8 seconds, dealing heavy damage to the raid. So whenever that goes out, the tank should swap, and then the debuff tank should run as far away as possible. And then phase 3, we'll get all those mechanics again, and then we'll get a couple more called Conflexive Burst, which will target 2 to 3 players, and it's similar to how those fire orbs on Botanist work. And the way we're dealing with this is we don't want them all to blow up at the same time. So we'll be calling out for one person to go into the slow shield and one to go in the fast, so that way we stagger the damage. And then the other thing is a debuff called Permutative, I don't even know, Torment. It's something that's bad. And this can also be affected by slow or fast. So it'll, obviously if you are taking too much damage or you have to soak a lot of the things, just kind of just have to eyeball it, honestly. I'm not exactly sure how we'll have to deal with it. But we'll see. That's phase 3 though. So let's get in this. Let's see how we do. This will be a learning experience for all of us.
What could possibly go wrong?
Could possibly go wrong. Hey, maybe we'll one-shot it. But one last thing to notice before we pull is that the shields will shrink the more times we go through them. So while the fast one would give you a buff to do damage to the boss, let's not do that to start, and we'll sort of see how quickly they shrink based on us moving through it, or if you can avoid moving once the gap's created, if you can avoid moving through the shield at all, that would probably be ideal. But
this is all single
target. Except for the elementals we have to kill, yes. Remember, blue ad will be the priority, blue elemental, and then pink. We'll try to keep the blue ones next to where the pink ones next to where the blue ones die.
All right, everyone is ready. Count it. Heads up. For unripping blasts.
Let's move out of that. Let's get an expedient elemental next to the shield, but not inside of it. Let's sort of stack it together there. In a line on the outer rim of that circle, tanks. So it like dies like an overlap like that. Oh, and it's not dead. This is gonna hurt.
What up?
So yeah, we kind of have to adjust. It's gonna be tough. Spanning Singularity is out.
That pink buff is out.
There's an ad way in the back.
I get next interrupt.
Recursive is first. Everyone should be going to the recursive. Everyone should be moving. Tanks too. So let's try to get that expedient elemental to the back of the room. Boss and elemental to the back of the room. Get as much space.
Come on, guys, new ad. Blast is going off. New ad.
Right there.
It's the third blast cast. New ad's still up.
Everyone on the next one.
Pick up that fast time if you can. Good job, Vale. It's that pink orb buff. Be hiding behind the blue.
Eat those orbs as they come in, guys.
Adds up on the far
Let's get
side.
someone soaking those. Pop a defensive and soak some of those pools. One over here by the new ad.
I got the.
Pass ads coming around. Let's get fast down.
Remember, those are usually going to the previous location of the boss, so not just gonna go to the center.
Ad should not be up now. Use that blue. Keep pushing left. Good move. Lots of folks found it. Snag that fast time debuff.
Alright, wipe it up.
Set an orb. Pink orb right here. Remember, guys, ads got to go down nice and fast.
That wasn't the whole fight, was it?
That wasn't even
You can
phase
get to
one.
phase two.
Alright, I was about to say,
It gets crazier.
awesome. I was having fun with
It
that.
shrunk for me. You just got to stand in it for a bit. I think you have to be soaking the damage, though.
Yeah, the orbs aren't shrinking, it looks like. Is that a heroic only
pool.
thing?
It's not
No,
really
the
orbs.
the pool doesn't shrink if you pop a complete immunity. If you do a damage reduction, it'll shrink.
It's like cloaks and AMS shrink it. Same with Icy Bound. It's like a magic damage shrink. You have to be soaking to it.
Yeah. As you can see, like, we had to move around a lot in the fight, so maybe it's not imperative to soak it right away. But if you see it next to where the ads are and we're going to have to be running through that area, that's when you need to soak. Even if, like, you can only soak it for, like, a couple seconds melee, if you, like, pop in while you're moving around or something and soak and make it smaller, that kind of stuff will work. Because the damage was pretty heavy, so you don't want to sit in it the whole time.
We're going to do
You don't
some.
have to. Thank you. So yeah, for the elementals, the ones that we actually can move, let's try to get them as close to the wall as possible. So those, when those orbs spawn, they're immediately getting sort of sped up.
Yeah, he's talking about expedite is the pink speeds. If we can speed up like 2 orbs early, then we may be able to not have to need a blue, potentially. Eat up.
It doesn't seem like there's like a big gap for us to get through ever. So a lot of it is going to be trying to get through as quick as possible if you can't wait for a gap.
Remember, you can't refresh the buff. It has to be all the way down as well for the pink buff. That's the pink big orb that you're standing in to get that speed up buff. You should be getting that as often as possible. You should have high uptime for that, especially ranged.
Right. And apparently you can blink through it without taking damage. So maybe, Trez, you want to set up a gate, like in the middle of the room here, to the edges of the room?
Yeah, point 1 to X from this inner side.
But be careful not to pull.
Then you get to interact with her.
Oh,
Here
really?
to the door is fine.
To help out if people need it.
Yes, Arendar. It's the
Crush will be calling out when we do it. Look at this way, we were almost a third of the way through the fight, so that's pretty good.
Fast should be that outside one. Yeah. But no, it shouldn't be. If you're thinking about this, blue is fast, then we would want like X as slow. So there's a nice gap so that fast shooting past us, slow hits this, so easy run between. Everyone's ready. We're gonna less early on the first pink orb. Everyone's gonna pick up the first one. We're gonna try and press through as hard as possible.
Don't stand in that. Does damage when she lands.
Slow's coming. What kind of blue? Where's that interrupt?
Pink's up on the other side.
We're gonna bring the boss to it. Come on, we're on this pink one.
Rings coming out.
Everyone's picked up the pink. Lusting.
There's a good gap there.
Everyone should be able to pick up a second one in about 10 seconds. Ads will come. We're going to ads. Make sure you pick it up and get to that blue ad. Refresh. Get to that blue one. Burn this blue. Pink's gonna come out. We're on the ad.
Let's get it to the edge of the room. Remember, that's where we try to be tanking this. Gives us more time to dodge.
It's further out.
Yeah, towards the wall.
Everyone's picked up the buff. We're ready to game the second buff if we can. We got a lot of pools who can soak.
Blue ad in the back.
Go blue ads, guys.
Other side.
We're gonna collapse into the center if rings come up. If we need a save point. Good interrupts. Get out of that buff. Rings coming. Use
Here
the
it
blue.
comes.
We're using blue.
Hold here. Get ready. Move through. Move through right there. Left to right side. That was good.
Avoid those coming across. They're still slow. Ads coming near. We're on ad. We're on boss.
Remember to soak when you can a little bit.
Phase 2.
Phase 2. Tuned. Trippy.
Get out.
I just said this. Sorry.
We're getting orbs in this one that need to be soaked.
Ad's coming. So on the blue ad. Pink will come to us.
Get out. Uploading explosion. The far one.
Get this ad out of the way.
Die,
Pink
Trank.
to the outside.
Tiding too.
Not so far away, please. We should be gaming this with the blue near us. Pick it up. Re-upping in 9.
Beam incoming. Get ready to move away from people.
Get the buff again.
Orbs coming out soon. There's orbs. Range, be moving around if you can find it.
Catch the orbs. Good job. We're on pink. Let's get down. We need another buff. Can we get the pink towards the outside walls, please? Don't follow the explosion. Pick up the buff. We're on blue.
There's an orb all the way in the back. It's gonna go. Range, we need to be more quicker on that.
Can we get near pink, please? We're going to have to re-up soon. Re-up, please. DPS. Remember, it affects your cooldowns as well. So big cooldowns while you get pink. Can we clean up some of these if you got AMSs?
Horde's coming in 5.
Good turtle, thank you. Adds up on the blue. Don't use a cooldown while you are in blue. You'll hurt yourself. CDU. Fast elemental's coming. Oh, nice.
She does here.
Here we go.
Get out.
Phase 3, conflexive bursts.
Ad's coming. We're on blue first. Clean these down if you can.
Orbs.
Good interrupts. Keep it up. Watch that one. Let's get a space pink, please. We can't be in that one. Big cooldowns once you get the pink buff. Remember, ablative is going to be in. Everybody's going to game this and get a second one in 8 seconds. Where's that interrupt? All range should be holding the interrupts till very late in the cast. Re-up that buff.
As gets slow. As gets slow. Thin and slow.
We're on big ad on the far side.
Die Trank.
Or mastery.
Pink adds up. Let's go. Gotta get this one down. Can we clean up some of these pools a little bit? The big ones are getting big. Slow's on the far side. Pull all the way across. Shit. Grab that buff. Get to the slow. Range, if you can game it, do it. Out and in on that one. As soon as this drops, we'll go back. We still got that blue one over there to use. 2 seconds. Everyone's picking it up. We picked up a big one. Big cooldowns here. Pots if you got them. Remember, range savior interrupts. We're gonna ad coming. Slow ads coming. Any cooldowns left, pop them. We're at less than 34 seconds. Slow ads still has to come down. Get out of that.
Well done. That's the last one? No?
Push it.
Nice.
Boom.
Nice job, boys.
Look at that.
Well done.
We did that
Two
in
shot.
shot.
So those abilities were not coming back, right? Like I didn't see
I
another
feel like
ring.
that was bugged.
I just bonus rolled the trinket. Holy shit.
Nice. Dude, they just nerfed the
Nice.
crap out of that trinket.
Did you say that, Bob?
It's still really good for him, man.
Congrats on the trinket.
Congrats on the tier
All
helm.
right, loot's out.
Yeah.
What is Echo
Okay.
of Time?
No one needs the storm relic. We go over this every week. No one needs a storm
Coaching us
relic.
here.
What do we do with this Echo of Time?
It's a quest item.
That's
So
the main
from the
spec.
different versions.
You
So
get
do
a
we all
shitty
get it?
necklace when you're done with it.
Yeah, we all got it. RC shouldn't have popped it.
Oh, okay. Weird.
Was
Shit,
that
means
fight like
No.
supposed to be hard or
Azragon,
something?
you son of a bitch.
What do I do now? Not get loot?
Congrats.
You
Thank
won
you.
it.
Finally rolled decent.
Congrats on the helm crush.
Thanks. I don't know if I'll use it yet.
Yeah, wait until your 4-piece.
Yeah, then I'll be switching specs to breath. It'll be interesting to learn.
Who got the other one?
Doing tier pieces now. Congrats on 2-piece, Dr. Melsworth.
Nice, thanks.
Are we ending here and starting Gul'dan tomorrow?
Yep.
Who got the other 2-piece?
Working on it now. Stand by.
Oh, cool.
Crush, did anybody roll with me on that?
Tank did.
Then I'll just give it to Tank. I've got the legendary right now. It was just a backup item in case I get the shoulders.
Yeah, I've been off specking for this as well.
Oh, that's DPS for Tank. Yeah, screw you. You don't get it.
What are we talking about?
The belt.
Gul'dan platform's dope.
Did I even roll on it? I think I said side grade.
Yeah, I did too.
It's all about that eye level, dude.
Congrats, impaling shot on 2-piece.
So what door are we going through?
Yeah, I kind of want to see Gul'dan's room.
Look on the orb.
Oh. On the what?
Run out of the blue side.
Fancy.
Font of night.
Ooh, I'm on my way.
Well done, everybody. Good start to the second week. Let's everybody. Phase 3 is sort of still kind of in flux as far as like strategies and stuff, so it'd help if everyone did a refresh on the fight. Wowhead, Icy Veins, YouTube, whatever your medium is. Yeah, I mean, I'll give him one shot if you guys just want to fuck around.
Aww.
How do I get up there?
Wait, what? Oh, jeez.
Oh boy, here we go. Oh yeah, we get extra action bar items. Yeah.
I'm gonna press it.
You want to press it.
I've already pressed it like 3 times.
The DPS one is interrupted by damage or something like that.
Fire damage.
I don't even know. Fuck it, I don't care. Just you guys do you. See if we can keep you all alive. Adds a priority here.
You get a damage buff if you run off the edge.
Inquisitor is top priority right now. Everyone should be on Inquisitor.
Liar, you can't run off the edge.
You guys gotta move out of that beam.
I tried to use my barrier, but it didn't work.
Yeah. So Inquisitor is killed first because of these eyes. He puts them all over the room, so we kill him first, so we have less to deal with. And then the next one is going to be the LP moved. Switch locations. Come on, guys, he moved. Inquisitor back on Skull. All right, Fell Lord now.
We have no tanks.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got it. Az has got it. Az has got it.
Yep, me and Az died.
Alright, I'm gonna make my minion go in tank mode.
Sorry, I was playing with my dog.
We're done after this. Alright, now Trapper. Trapper, and we're in phase 2, fellas.
Wait, really?
Not kidding.
Well, this is epic.
Alright, move out of the... Oh, God.
Anything that you shoot lasers out of your eyeballs is epic.
Gonna reincarnate back up.
Yeah, might as well, dude. Move out of that. Out of that trap.
Oh, it makes you run
Phase
fast.
2. This is it, guys. I mean, we're pretty much killing this right now, so...
Very nice.
Who says tanks are necessary?
Who says
Be
tanks?
awesome.
Oh, boy.
Ow, that kind of hurt though.
Oh boy.
I got it.
I have no idea what's happening now.
Ouch.
Ow.
Tank is-
Punch me in the face.
Rip. Hansa fell. I think... Okay, that's what happened.
You want to try and run away from those because that just one-shot me.
Immediately be in the face.
So the way bonds work is when you break, you're gonna want a group to stack on you, so you don't blow up the raid like that. But we'll talk about that more tomorrow.
Neat.
That was fun.
Excellent work tonight, guys. Congrats on all the gear, 2 pieces and stuff. We'll come back in here tomorrow, knock out Gul'dan, and hop probably straight into Heroic. So
He drops
Show up.
880 gear. So that's pretty cool.